here we are back in the open waters. Nothing but the sea and the sky to guide us. And of course, land all over the place. I can't seem to get out on the open waters. It seems like anywhere I go, there's always land. So I'm thinking my Minecraft world is just like a salt and peppery shake of land and water together, but never big stretches of just land or just water. Look at this, some more aquatic pigs. Damn it! I tried to hit the pig with my sword, but I ended up breaking my my boat. Stupid pig, this is all your fault! That doesn't even drop any watery bacon. Some nice, delicious, wet bacon. Could you think of anything more disgusting to eat than raw, wet bacon? I just, just raw pig meat on its own is just like, but when it's wet in salt water, I'm gonna start dry heaving. Oh, we got some, found a little iron there, lucky us, but again, not lucky us that we broke our goddamn boat. Ah, crap, need more wood. No problem, I can make more wood, because I got plenty of wood. Because if you remember last time, we made a whole bunch of wood before sailing out on our trek. Because just for events like this, where the boat would break on its own or something, or, you know, because of a pig. Stupid pig. I can't believe I broke my boat because of her. Yeah, this is her watery grave now. And that's her friend over there. I see you. You think you can get away? Huh? You can't get away from the long arm of the bow? Yeah. Alright. Well, let's continue our trek. These evil pig sirens tempted us into their abysmal watery grave here. Thankfully we escaped unscathed. Yeah, I need to get rid of some stuff because can't even pick up the iron. Gotta get rid of cobblestone, just a bunch of other useless stones. Gotta make sure I get it. Ah, got it. Get it? Got it. Good. Let's continue our ship voyage. I want to actually show you all a really cool Minecraft character skin. This is Black John. I'm sure a lot of you have seen Asrif, the movie Savior of the Earth. That's where Black John was, the movie that he's in. Probably the most memorable character in the movie, the one everyone loves. People made like tributes when Black John died in the movie. So yeah, that's Minecraft character skin someone made of Black John after watching our riff. Pretty cool, I'll say. It looks just like him. I mean, watch the riff in the link below and tell me if that doesn't look just like him. Alright, back to our sailing voyage. Now, there are a few things that bother me about the water trekking in Minecraft. Number one, we don't have really a variety of water creatures. So, I mean, there are squids, and that's about the only water creature I ran into. And, like, any other time, we just see, like, cows and sheep in the water, and that just doesn't make any sense. So I'm thinking, you know, they need to add some actual fish into the water, you know? I mean, fish you can see. I know I have a fishing pole that you can fish with, but just fish swimming about, like actual creatures that you can see and kill and get their delicious fish fins that you can make into fish fin soup and make fish fin glasses and fish fin cups and fish fin condoms out of. There's a sheep in the water, of course. You're getting your wool wet, sheep! You're ruining your wool! He just doesn't care. It's like, I want to go for a swim. I don't care if I'm going to ruin my wool. These youngster sheep these days. And, you know, in my days, sheep wouldn't just jump in the water lily-nilly. They knew their place. They knew they're not fish. See, there's a squid right there. Swimming about. I actually saw an interesting Discovery Channel documentary a couple of years ago. It was like about life millions of years from now, and the way people figured is squids have very high survivability and they're smart, and they're getting smarter and smarter, they figured, with the coming years. Obviously mankind is long gone. So basically in like millions of years from now, squids will be the smart like creatures on Earth. They will be the intelligent life form on Earth. I don't know if they're gonna walk around in like hats, going to work, having squid Broadway plays or anything like that. They're probably not gonna be that intelligent. It's probably just gonna be more like using simple tools. But yeah, that's what they basically explained. Although I don't know why squid would need to, or is the plural of squid eye? No, wait, that's what you do when somebody shines a light into your eye. Yeah. So it's getting dark now. I don't know if squid, like I was saying, I don't know if squids really need to use weapons. They have ink that they can shoot at you out of their butthole or mouth. Do they throw the ink like up, or do they fart the ink at you? I don't know. But anyway, it's getting dark. I don't know if we should be sailing in the dark. I mean, I'm not worried about monsters, but it's just that I don't know where we're going in the dark. Obviously, it's hard to tell where you're going anyway, since you are in the middle of the open ocean, or as open as it can be. But still, I would like to at least even see the water moving below us. I don't even see if we're moving. I mean, we're swimming just as fast as we were before. It's just that I don't see the water moving. And honestly, we do need to be getting back home soon. I mean, I don't want to go too far off. I think we've seen the fact that basically everywhere else in the world, or as far as we went, and we're pretty far now. Things are basically the same. Land, water, sheep, cows, same creatures, same loot, basically the same exact thing. And back on my island, I have a good mixture of sandy beaches, of snowy areas, and of course of regular land and mountains. So I think back in my island we're pretty good in terms of everything the Minecraft world has to show us. So I think we could be heading back now. We could explore a little bit here. We're staying close to the banks. It's really smart to swim by the bank when you're sailing in the dark, especially in real life. Because in real life there are things like currents and stuff like that. You really don't wanna sail in the dark, especially on a tiny little boat like this. Don't even see where we're going. We're just swimming into the darkness of the abyss. We are swimming into darkness. Somebody should make a poem about this voyage. And they swam into the darkness to be seen nevermore. I just got my sword ready just in case something pops out of the water like a giant squid. Godzilla pops out of the water. I can fight it off. Yeah, we can be heading back now, I think. Or actually, let's make a home, and we can head back home after we go to sleep, because I really don't want to be swimming anymore in the darkness when we can swim in the daytime by simply building a bed. Yeah, I've learned from past mistakes. From now on, I always carry a bed with me and a crafting table just in case I get stuck and I need to travel back home during the night. I don't want to wait around all night in a claustrophobic little room that I made for myself. I literally just want to go to sleep and then nice and safely, or as safely as I can, walk home. I notice monsters don't disappear right away. Like when dawn comes, when it's morning, but it's kind of still dark a little bit. Monsters still have the tendency to hang around, and then afterwards they burn up. Even when they burn up, they're still going after you. They're tenacious little bastards, those zombie creatures and spiders and all that jazz, and jello blobs. Although I never saw jello blobs out on the open. The only time I ever saw jello blob was last video, and that was really deep on the ground next to my second spawner, actually, the second spawner I found. So here we are heading back. Heading back shouldn't be a problem. Basically I just follow the red arrow on my compass. The problem is, yeah, remember we made this last video. We made like this man-made canal. Yeah, kind of hard to get through, but we're doing it. So it's not tough, but what I'm worried about is knowing which land mass is mine. I could land on a landmass that's not mine and just run through it and waste time running through it when I could have just swam around it really fast, sailed around it. So I really gotta try to remember which landmass is mine and which isn't. That's probably not mine. A little too flat to be mine. Mine was... Oh crap! What happened? I hid the land here. But again, luckily, I was smart enough to get a whole bunch of wood with me, and even if I didn't have a whole bunch of wood with me, there's plenty of wood around here. The only problem I foresee is if your ship breaks in a place where there is no trees. Like, a sandy area or like a snowy place or like where the water is frozen, then you'll be screwed. Who knows how long you'll have to run to find trees, and if you can find trees before night comes, and when night comes, then you're really screwed. So yeah, here we go. Gotta get rid of some crap just to pick up everything I have. Next video, we're probably going to start making a garden. I have a bunch of bone meal, obviously, from my monster spawning machine, and I have some cactuses. Hopefully we can grow some cactuses, and I need to grow cactuses. Really, that's the only thing I want to grow in my garden. I mean, I can grow trees outside, but in my garden I want to grow some cactuses. Hold on, I gotta do a drive-by shooting. That's retribution, son! Oh shit, it's the Popo! Hit it! Hit it! Get our asses out of here. Alright, so yeah. After that ganglang retribution drive-by, let's get back to the point. I need to grow cacti. Yes, cacti. Wow, that's nice. That looks nice. That could be like our home. Very, very mountainy area. This could very well be my island. The island of Dr. Stan Rowe. But yeah, to grow, I want to grow cactuses primarily for a monster trap. Not a trap of like monsters from a spawner, but just monsters in general. Like, I know monsters spawn in dark places, so what I want to do in the video after next, possibly if we have time, is I actually want to make just like a 2-block tall building that's really long, but it's really dark, so monsters spawn in it. And then as they run around, I want to put a bunch of cactuses in there, so they run into the cactuses and hurt themselves and ultimately die. Now, I don't know what my luck will be in terms of the monsters actually spawning in one building, or how many will spawn in one building. I don't know the trick to actually doing that, making a monster trap where I'll get a whole bunch of monsters. But yeah, I know I passed the clay. I don't need clay. I got plenty of clay. Not that I ever use it for anything. Now this is the long track home. I really hope this is like something like this. Like the monsters would spawn underneath here, and then a bunch of cactuses would be under something like that. And they would just run into the cactuses stupidly and just die in front of my feet, you know. I'll figure it out later, right? Really, for the next video, I just want to make a botanical garden and have a whole bunch of cactuses grow there, and hopefully I know I can use bone meal to fertilize, so hopefully I can actually just put the bone meal on the cactuses and the cactuses sprout up right away. Look at this, we're home. God bless you, compass. Like, without a compass, I would never find my home. I would have to build a whole new home, so the compass is a genius invention. It's too bad I don't really need redstone for anything else, but yeah. Thank you all for watching. Happy mining. Stay tuned for next Minecraft Mayhem, where we build a nice, peaceful botanical garden. Goodbye, my friends.